This is phase one of our disaster recovery plan. There will be additional phases to come. And we know that the damage that's been inflicted upon our state by Hurricane Sandy has happened everywhere in a 9-county area. It's happened here at the shore. It's happened in our urban areas in places like Hudson County and Essex County, Bergen County, Passaic County, Union County, Middlesex. We've seen the damage all along the bay shore, along the harbors, and, of course, along the Jersey shore. Today is the beginning of us getting to phase two of return to normalcy. You may all recall that in the days and weeks after the storm, I said our first goal was to begin to return, for most people, the state to a sense of normalcy. And we've been able to do that over the last 6 months. For the overwhelming majority of New Jerseyans, their life is back to normal. Sandy is a memory that will be evoked for them today on the 6-month anniversary, but something that for most of them they've left behind. For those who have not been able to leave it behind, many people in this room, I could still see, as I shook hands with people walking in here, the emotion on their faces, the sense of loss that they still carry very, very close to the surface. And so one of the things that I want people to understand today is that we're not here to take a victory lap, because we know that we haven't achieved victory yet, anywhere near it. We're here just to say, once again, to remind you, once again, we will not forget you. We will continue to work as hard as we need to work to make sure that your life is returned to normal too. And I've said this before, I'm not going to go through, except maybe in response to questions, all the different specifics of the program. We have more paper and internet information going out on this stuff to let everybody know, and you'll be hearing me talk about this over and over and over again over the next coming weeks and months to make sure that everybody who has registered for aid is going to be able to get through the application process and is going to be able to do the kind of job they need to do to be able to get this aid to their families as quickly as possible. But what I really am here to emphasize today is that we have to continue to work together, talk to each other, to make sure that we fix all the problems. There is no question that there will be problems that will come up that we didn't anticipate, that haven't been addressed when we thought they were. Be patient, because we're talking about a huge undertaking here to be able to rebuild a state of our size and our density. And so it doesn't mean by me asking you to be patient that I'm asking you to be silent. In fact, the exact opposite. The only way I'm going to know and my team will know about these things is for you to speak up. So for the mayors who are here, speak up when there are problems. For the citizens who are here, speak up to your local officials and your county officials to make sure they know what's going on and they can communicate with us. And when I travel to these places, tell me what the problems are. We're not going to be able to address every one of them, but we'll be able to address a lot more than you probably think we will. And that's one of the reasons I emphasized the flexibility that Secretary Donovan has given us. We had a conversation just last week where we said, let's not try to figure out everything we need to get done today. Let's get moving. And then as circumstances change, he invited me to come back to him and ask for adjustments to the plan that we have going forward as we see how the plans begin to work. So this is a work in progress. So I need all of you to help me. I want to do this job the right way. There's nothing more important to me. And as I've said a number of times over the last couple of months, this is no longer a job for me. It's now a mission. On October 30th, 2012, this converted to me from a great job to a sacred mission, to rebuild this state to better than it was before,